Lastly, we have mastery of controls. This is fairly self-descriptive, as it is the satisfaction we gain in essentially pressing buttons quickly. This is a disservice, however, as it's about processing information and responding automatically through learned muscle movements. There's obviously more neuroscience involved here, with executive functions and the dorsal and ventral pathways of vision involved. But it's basically the moments where you feel badass as you seemingly respond to a challenge and defeat it automatically. I hope to at one stage investigate the phenomenon of flow, where a player is at his peak and responds automatically with great skill and reflexes. I have neither great skill nor great reflexes, so here's some sensational footage from other players. It's just ridiculous what he's doing here.
Rifle! Uniform down! Firefly, watch it! Fuckers down!
This leads me on to another psychological theory, known as Bandura's social learning theory. This is distinct from both CET and SDT, but I believe it's an unexplored area of motivation for multiplayer games. It stipulates that learning is a cognitive process, and one which can take place through observation. It's from this theory that the idea of role models was fully developed. So, how many of us saw Rolando's montages and thought, I want to do that? He's responsible for these bowmen whizzing about through windows like burglars on crack, because we all saw him do it. There's even a verb for it, Rolandoing. We've seen amazing hunting rifle, burst rifle, and dancing shiv montages, and we wanted to be able to do that. In fact, an argument can be made that whilst we all use different weapons, corresponding to our competency needs, that Bobby Barks and his use of throwables has been the most influential role model in The Last of Us.
Bobby Barks, bank, baby! Ooh, the Bobby Barks bomb bank!
It's amazing to think that a fishmonger from Barnsley has had such an effect on one of the most critically successful games of all time. So these role models provide more motivation to return to the game, as we want to mimic their playstyles and reproduce moments we've seen in their online footage. As I said, for those who are extrinsically motivated, which in TLOU is mainly about ego and among peers competition, there are different theories to predict and explain their behaviour. However, for most of us, it's about the enjoyment of playing this great game. Action, strategy, skill. Hardly world news that this has led to a long-lived and incredibly active multiplayer community. In fact, YouTubers such as Sancho, Nick30, have helped to foster a collaborative spirit which adds a sense of belonging and community. In-group and out-group psychological theories is another area I'd love to explore. However, despite people complaining about the changes, the overpowered weapons, this vernacular that has arisen of scrubs, tryhards, and randoms, it's a game which still keeps us hooked, and as frustrating as it is, we keep coming back. So, next time you play, concentrate more on what part of TLOU gives you the most enjoyment. Your teamwork, your teammates, your gun skills, strategies to counter shorties, shotguns, and campers. Then teabag them. So, thanks for watching, but more importantly, thank you for playing.